we did well throughout the day. We stayed patient. We tried to get the ball in the areas that we wanted, that touch fuller, trying to get the nicks. And pitch seems a bit too paced. It seems flat for a bit, and then the odd one will go through or just nip sideways. So, I think we're pretty pleased with where we're at. Obviously, we'd have loved some more play in today, but wasn't to be.
Did it feel any sense that it was unsafe out there for anyone, batsmen, fielders, umpires?
It did feel like the lights were pretty prominent, but it's something that the umpires with their light meters, they just take the readings, and then obviously it was a lot lower this evening than it was when we came off yesterday, I think. So we can only go off their readings and stuff like that. So not a lot we could do about that.
And just on a personal level, Jimmy, everything's come out nicely so far for you. Do you feel like you sort of made those little improvements across the board that you were looking for after last week?
Yeah, definitely. I felt a lot better this week. I think, both mentally and with the ball. I had some good chats with some of the players this week, and did some really good work on my technique as well. So I came in with a bit more confidence, and obviously the wickets help. And I think just remembering that why we play this game, it is enjoyable when you get it right. So trying to have a bit more of a smile on my face and enjoying being out there with the lads.
Okay, John Etheridge, please.
Jimmy, hi. Stuart's taken 3 wickets or more in innings, in 7 consecutive innings now. He's having a fabulous summer, isn't he?
He is, yeah, definitely. He's, it's not just the summer. I think it goes further back than that. He's had a fantastic few years, and yeah, there's no reason why he can't carry on like this. He's bowling fantastically well, full of confidence. You can see there's a spring in his step when he's walking around the ground, and obviously his fitness levels have looked fantastic because he's getting through the overs as well. He's not just sort of picking up 3 or 4 wickets and in quick time. He's putting in the hard yards in to be able to put the pressure on and going deep in their innings and sticking around to take the wickets.
Who's next, please? Looks like we're done.
Done?
Just check. Oh, Dean, go ahead, Dean. Sorry.
Yeah, James, you talked a little bit about enjoying being out there when the conditions are the way they are at the moment, and the ball is swinging and everything going exactly how it's supposed to. Is that part of the enthusiasm that you get from the game and actually kind of keeps the motivation levels up to consistently do what you do?
To be honest, it's not swung a great deal. It's not hoops like we actually, being out there, certainly yesterday when it was quite muggy, we expected it to actually swing more than it did. And I think it was more seam movement that we got out of the pitch, which has helped us. But I think, to be honest, what I enjoy about bowling is putting in a shift and, doing the hard yards on a good wicket, trying to outfox the batsman and, go about things that way. I think you get more out of a day on a flat pitch, having put a good shift in. That's what I enjoy, really having to work hard to work a batsman over and get rewards for it.
And from your point of view, one of the things with the bowling attack that has been a topic of conversation for probably the last 6 months to a year is about the Ashes and the kind of bowling attack that England are looking to develop for that job. Clearly, what you need in England is different to what you need in Australia. Has it been a relief, or not a relief, but has it been reassuring to see a bowling attack picked to do a job here in the conditions that you've got?
Yeah, I think that should be the case wherever you really. I think you should pick a bowling attack to win the game of cricket on that particular surface. I think, yeah, going to Australia, yeah, you do maybe need something different. But to be honest, you know, I don't think you go, you know, a good ball is a good ball on any wicket. You know, you still get bounce, you still get sea movement in Australia. It's not like we're going somewhere completely alien to English conditions. But maybe you have to go about it a little bit differently. But I think it's the one thing that this summer's shown to us is that we've got a really good depth in our bowling group in particular. And I think that's something that, you know, over the next 12 months, 18 months, we can keep developing and everyone can keep improving so that we've got the ability to beat anyone, anywhere. And I think that's what you have to have. That you need strength in depth because there will be injuries, there will be people out of form. So on any given day, you need an attack that can win games.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll finish with Lizzie and then Saeed, please.
Hi, Jimmy. Obviously, with all the work that's gone into getting this series on and the previous series on, it's quite frustrating to have all these disruptions for bad light. Have you got any thoughts on what might be done about it, or is it just one of those things? I know the pink ball has been suggested, although that's probably not a flyer. Is there anything you think that can be done to minimise the disruptions?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think you know, as I say, it's gloomy out there, but it's one of those where you know, it didn't seem. Sometimes it doesn't seem like the batsmen are struggling with it too much. So whether they change the you know, I don't know what the reading is on the light meter to come off, but maybe it could be a, you know, bit more leeway there potentially. But I don't think we can change the colour of the ball when it gets a bit dark. I don't think that's a goer really. To be honest, I think we feel like the rain's followed us around a bit. Obviously, Old Trafford we got disrupted a little bit and some bad light there, and it seems like this week it keeps following us around. So it's just one of those things we've got to try and now we've got 3 days left to try and force a result out of this game.
Thanks.
And then Saeed to finish off, please.
Hi, Jimmy. My question is regarding the pitch behavior. Today we have seen that ball was not moving so much like yesterday. So what do you think next days pitch will be changed more and it will be easier for the England batsmen when the Pakistani bowlers, they will come to bowl?
Oh, well, I hope so. I think, you know, speaking to the groundsmen, they think day 2 and 3 would be best to bat on this pitch. So obviously we've had 80 overs, which isn't even a full day's play on the pitch yet. So I imagine it will get better over the next few days. You know, we'll certainly hope so. There's been a bit of sea movement today, like you say, not as much as yesterday, but still enough encouragement for the bowlers there. And we know we're going to have to bat really well to get past them and try and get a lead in this first innings.
Okay, thanks everyone. Have a good evening.
Cheers.
Bye.